So last time you guys got into a fight with Robert the Black, who
Who's
unbeknownst
Robert
to
the
you,
Black?
had taken over Joe someone.
Joe
Joe,
Hobnobs.
not Robert the Black.
Hobnuts. Hobnuts, that's right.
Joe Hobnuts.
Yep. Joe Hobnuts. It's in my notes. Joe Hobnuts. Must be true.
It's true.
Yeah. Joe Hobner, not Hobnuts. Jesus.
No, it's Hobnuts now. It's in my notes.
And you'd all been poisoned and shit, and then loaded up into a cart by the kobolds after you'd dealt with him, dispatched with him. I think all except for Ryla are pretty fucked. Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, we can give an antidote.
It's
Yeah, but
Yeah,
they're going to take a
the
little bit to
poison-
work, and you're just not dying now.
I get 2 saves a turn, so I should be good.
poison somehow affected Zambro too, didn't it? Despite the fact that he's literally an empty metal shell.
It must have interfered with my magical inner workings.
Yeah.
Some way.
It's magic poison.
Magic poison is magic.
Yeah, I can't remember. That's arsenic. It's magical.
It's an alchemic reagent. Maybe it was reacting.
Yeah, the
with
arsenic's
something.
reacting with your metal body.
Yeah.
So, you guys all sort of come to... Riley, you've spent the last 24 hours, I don't know, choosing to either watch or help the kobolds tend to your friends that are shitting and vomiting all parts of their inners out of all parts of their outers.
I'll help.
By saying I told you so repeatedly.
Eventually, after about 24 hours that the antidotes take to work, you guys are sort of just starting to really gain a hold of your faculties. The poops are minutes between instead of seconds. When you're called by one of the kobolds, says, El Extraño is ready to see you. And you're called into an area where you see a kobold perched atop a stack of massive books taller than his. It places him at about a head above the tallest of you, which I'm assuming would be probably Sindolus. He's about a head taller than Sindolus, 7 to 7.5 foot above the ground, but he himself is only about 2 feet. He has one small book open on his lap, and you can see from the spine that it is called The Codex of Little People. And anyone who is trained in Arcana, speak up.
I will speak up, but not because I'm training in Arcana, but also have you turned on the recording?
Absolutely.
Sweet. Thought I'd just double check before we get too deep.
Yeah. Does anyone have Arcana training?
I have history.
I'll let you roll history. Alright. So this book you've heard of before. It's known to have information, pages of information with
As books do.
minutiae on dozens of topics: art, food, games, music, fringe political theories, obscure science, and the like. On children, pixies, halflings, all the small peoples almost. And it's said, or it's believed to be a tome of information that in the right hands also reveals arcane formula of spells that are hidden away from the tall folk.
So it's kind of like a Wikipedia, only in some sort of book form.
Yeah.
And for short people.
Like a Whittlepedia.
Wow. So, spells exclusively for the little folk?
Yeah.
Interesting. I'm interested in that.
Interested in little folk?
That's not.
I mean, you
No.
don't know that now.
FBI.
Zambro will know that and can share it with you later. But that
Yeah,
this
no.
information you can
Out
have
of
later.
character. Interesting.
Alexstrano sitting atop of the book, so you assume this is who it is anyway. All the other kobolds are sort of looking to him, sort of waiting for him to speak. And begins to speak with a voice that sounds like a sing-song melody.
He's a dragon.
It just really like stinks there, okay?
Told you he was a dragon.
Fuck it. Oh, so tempting. We haven't had that voice in this campaign properly yet, have we?
No.
Oh,
Like
but
it's
it has
yes,
had
but I don't think
cameos.
anyone's been through them because I don't think anyone came
Yeah.
through them. I don't know any of your names. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's alright. That's alright. I'm
Let me
also.
begin from the beginning. I know all of your names.
You are you alright?
Do not be impressed just yet. It is not impressive because I do not need my many loyal eyes for that. I work for the
You're
Bruce.
on our badges.
And the and the Bruce told me your names will be 8 dinosaur eggs in his castle. You know, it's not an impressive feat, but it's a feat nonetheless. So no need for introductions from you. However, I am Alexstrano. Pleasure to make your acquaintance finally.
Pleasure to make you. Oh God. Excuse me 1 minute, please.
Samson,
Jesus.
fetch this man a bucket. He snaps his fingers and a little kobold, oh, yes, runs off and whips back with a small wooden bucket a moment later. Here you go.
Yeah, here, Sindolus will make use.
It appears you're still suffering the effects of what happens when one meddles in conspiracies. Conspiracies that cause so much trouble.
That's
To
what
be
we
fair,
do.
our job, is generally meddle in conspiracies.
Well, that's quite interesting because that's also my job. It's a self-appointed job, but also one that I've become to be known for. I became interested in this very conspiracy that's caused you so much woe, and, well, I knew if I knew anything about what I'd discovered, and if I were them in their shoes, I would kill your spies too. And that, I'm afraid, is what happened to your friend Joe Hobblenuts. Or whatever his name was. I get confused. Your friend keeps calling him Hobnuts. Our information said it was a Hobna, but perhaps we were wrong.
Yes, it's Hobnuts. Thank you.
You see,
He don't
the
like-
kobold like
he only
rapidly
try-
writing it down. Like, yes, well, we'll cross-reference our information, but
Friends and family knew him as Hobnuts. He don't like to, use that name elsewhere.
I see. Well, I would have warned you not to be impressed, but it appears you have knowledge better than mine in some areas. Though, it's impressive, no? Wouldn't you say that I knew where your spies were? And who?
I haven't. Sure, yeah, very impressive.
He like waits for you all to be like,
Yes, very impressive.
Like,
Yes,
well,
yes.
Well, still don't be impressed. It's not hard to figure out that a former constable would still spy for his country, wouldn't you say?
No, we know a former constable that's not spying for his country.
Ah. Well. Funny you should mention that. But back to the topic that we're here to discuss. My eyes that were watching his home have saved you. They could not save Joe, unfortunately. Sadly, they could not save him from the assassin, but...
Oh,
We
is
saved
Adam's
you.
dead?
I mean,
nods
he was already
forlornly.
dead.
Joe is no longer in the living.
But is he still around? Because
No.
he wasn't living to begin with.
He's definitely dead.
Yes,
by all
yes.
senses of the word.
He was that too, as well, before the assassin.
Anyway, you seek someone, yes? Some man? a shaper of steel?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, is it the steel one? Yes, the steel. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, yeah. Because the steel
Well-
one's got the mind one.
Yeah.
I knew it. Don't be impressed. Do not
Okay.
be impressed that I know you are looking for him.
We're
His
not.
former associate, the gnome named Oddcog, cursed this man's name repeatedly while he fitted me for my own mechanical battlesuit. It is only natural you would seek the Steel Shaper at some point, and it would bring you this way. For Leone Catal was spotted on the 28th of spring in the Cathedral of Triogenes at Enzio Mons.
Someone write that down.
Don't be impressed.
I'll be
I feel like-
perfectly honest. In my current state, I'm beyond being impressed at anything right now.
But your friends, whom I can see the ore has struck in them dumb, they are the ones I tell not to be impressed. You
No.
should stay around that bowl.
Yes, I had no plans of anything.
I feel like
So
Talking of plans,
you say
we
he was
will
at a
work
cathedral.
together.
Is he
Sorry, go
still there?
No, it's well beyond spring now. He's not still there.
Do you know where we could find him?
He sits up a little straighter. No, but
Oh,
this
I
brings
fail
us
to be
the
impressed
plan.
now.
You're impressed?
I fail to be impressed now.
Well,
He
that's-
was impressed, but now not impressed.
Then I seek your chance to impress you. We shall work together. My eyes will follow you, look for threats and targets around you, and share what mine eyes see. If you disagree, my eyes will send couriers to share what they see, so that you don't get upset and kill any of them.
I wouldn't kill your couriers. I'm relatively nice.
I will kill them.
I mean, why?
He
I
feels
mean-
like they're stealing his job.
Working so well, working well so far.
If you
He looks
don't
at-
mind me asking,
Go ahead,
I'm
sick
guessing
one.
there was a. I'm guessing you want something in return.
I just want you to respect the value of little people. Here, and he closes the book in his lap and tosses it to you. Goes, read this. We shall be in touch. And
Oh, wait. You also have a mechanical suit? That's cool.
yeah, look, it's right over there. And he points behind you. And as you all turn, he just
Whoa,
out of smoke.
The fun for that.
Oh, poof. When the smoke clears, he's gone, along with the stack of books he was using as a stool. But he has left you with the Codex of Little People.
Cool.
I'll share that in Discord for you.
So, yeah, guys, this was fruitful. We got a book.
No, we got a location of a place to visit anyway.
I visited a couple of seasons ago.
Look,
Oh,
not a
yeah.
couple of seasons ago. You're in August. You're like the 2nd of August or something.
I thought you
Or,
said spring.
Autumn, sorry. Yeah, that's when he visited. You're in autumn.
Yeah. So isn't
Oh,
that
wait,
a
no,
couple
hang
of
on,
seasons
hang on,
ago?
Renee.
Right?
that's-
Hang on, hang on.
There's a season between those two, right?
This act begins 1st of autumn. Yeah, you're right. It's summer, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's a while.
Yeah.
Fucking
It's more than nothing, I guess.
what? That codec's really fucking good.
I guess we head to the spire of Trigem and what's a what? What was the
Is it
location again? Sorry.
The Cathedral of Triogenes, which is
Right.
the top of Enzio Mons. So 3 miles from the city centre of Elaeus Primos, there's a chapel to a minor god of fire and tribulation. and that is the beginning of a trail up to the peak of Enzio Mons, which is the active volcano that this town sits at the base of. There's another chapel every few hundred feet, and it goes for about 2 miles, and it goes up about half a mile over that 2 mile to the volcano's rim. And there the clergy have erected a cathedral devoted to Triogenes, the founder of the faith. And it's believed that Triogenes ascended to godhood upon death. And they have to say it in that voice every time they talk about it.
Did he like cast himself into the volcano to do it?
Shrug.
Come on,
but
Dad.
often offerings of gold and jewels are thrown into the volcano as well.
So what I'm hearing is if I throw myself into the volcano, I'll become a god?
Yes.
Well, every month priests hold a ceremony where they cast into the volcano any items believed to be possessed of evil that have been collected by the faith. Yeah.
Not quite.
Also, the volcano is not particularly tall in the grand scheme of things. It's an obsidian black face, stands out starkly, marking the rolling green hills, which makes it seem even more beautiful by comparison. And due to the prayers of the faithful, it is believed, it has not erupted in over 700 years.
That's concerning.
So,
that's like a eye blink on a geological timescale.
yeah. The goal with this section of the book, just so you guys can choose how the fuck you want to play it, is to track someone down. However much time you're going to spend on this is up to you guys. If you enjoy interrogating folks and talking to people and making me put on shitty Frulum voices, that's fine. We can definitely play it right out. Or if you'd just like to make a streetwise check, get some clues and decide from there where to go, that works too. I know we've done looky-roundy things before, so I don't want to bore the fuck out of you guys if you don't want to do that. But if you'd like a nice change of pace from the horrendous onslaught of near-death experiences you've had, we can do that too.
Nice laugh.
I'm good either way.
Yeah, I'm also good either way.
Yeah. Not too fussed.
Been a while since we've done like
Police work.
yeah. Work.
Work in general.
I mean, like, some things that's not just combat peopling down,
Yeah.
engaging with him in stories and talk.
Yeah.
That
I will
thing
also note
we're paid to do.
that currently you guys have some pretty high prestige with Riser. So you can start calling in favors, right? You can start doing some shit.
Right. Do they have many operatives in the city, or was Dead Joe the main one? Actually, I suppose that's one thing we can probably say is we might need a replacement informant in the city for one.
It's probably not a bad idea.
Who's a notable fucking obscurity agent we've run into?
Glaucoma.
Glaucoma?
Sounds like a
No, you were
disease.
trying to get glaucoma into.
Oh no, we're trying to get her into the obscurity.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, yeah, I mean, you told her that. I didn't know if you actually were.
I mean,
Yeah?
yeah.
I'm sure Dimitri put in a good word for her.
Sure. I had
Classic
an
Dimitri.
idea, but I feel like it's a bad idea.
No.
As opposed to the good ideas we generally have.
Hey, sometimes we have good ideas.
No, we don't.
No.
Listen, sometimes. Just not often is all. So I can use flawless disguise to disguise myself as a specific person. I figured, hey, fucking, why not? If some fucking obscurity agent was just wandering around the city, they'd probably be like, hey, what the fuck? And try and make contact with me. And then we could interrogate them from there, You see where I'm going with this?
You want to be the bait.
Exactly.
That actually sounds like it's worth a shot.
Yeah.
But I don't remember which ones we haven't killed. I
Robert
don't-
the Black. They probably don't know is dead as of yet.
That's a good point. Because we that's right, we body bagged him. So
Yes.
and he's known to be in the city. So because if we pick just a random obscurity agent, then it's given that it's sort of a cell structure. Like the people here would probably have no idea who the fuck he is anyway.
It's a gamble because the police were definitely heading towards
His place.
to Hobnut's place after just the absolute fucking god awful mess we left in there.
After the gunshots, you mean?
Yeah,
That's why they're hitting there.
I mean, go around in public. If you start getting attention from the wrong sort of people, then just duck around a corner and drop the disguise.
that's true.
It's-
That's true.
Or stab them.
Or stab them.
Just don't shoot them because that might bring the police.
Yes.
All right, I do
Shoot them
have,
with a crossbow.
Yes.
do have a garrote.
Or that.
Whatever. Yeah.
Or have a very unrealistic silencer.
I don't. I'm sorry.
A silencer on your crossbow.
I have a ray gun. Those are silent, right?
You're right.
I mean, why not, right?
Yeah.
How did you get a ray gun? Oh, was this a tinker?
Yeah, fucking mad scientists, my boy.
All right.
Sure. All right. I guess
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
I
we've got options.
take 10 minutes to look like I guess Hopnuts because I don't know if we did we figure out what Robert the Black looked like?
Well, as far as we know, he looked like Hobnubs.
But yeah, that's what I thought.
Because we've never met him before, right? So we don't know if Robert the Black was disguised or not.
Oh, fuck, you're right. Oh, alright.
Should we probably speak with Dead and try and get some more information out of douchebag?
Not a poo?
Douchebag.
Robert.
I think we could probably go and ask him, like, you know, who he reports to and stuff like that.
Isn't he dead?
Yes,
He
he's
can
dead.
speak with Dead.
Oh, that's right. All right. Yeah, sure. I
Oh
mean,
wait, he can speak with it. Oh, well, cool.
Yeah.
Why do we need Dimitri back?
Wow. So, like, presumably though, the cops have his body.
No, I thought that we.
We bagged him.
Oh,
You're
Put
right.
him in the web.
I thought that you bagged him
I
because
did. Yeah. I'm
I
sorry.
think you were the only one that was capable of it. So yeah.
I gotta be honest. I'm fucking blasted right now. I'm so tired. Yeah. We definitely we put him in the web. So as far as anyone knows, there was just shots at a messed up house, but there's no bodies there. So that's
And just
A lot
lots
of
of
vomit,
shit
a
and
lot of
vomit.
diarrhea. Yeah.
a lot of diarrhea and excrement, blood and piss. All right.
As far as anyone knows, it was just a great party.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's.
I mean, there might be some poison left in the cups or something that they can CSI, but you know.
Yeah. So you go ahead and speak with Dead. I'll take the 10 minutes and disguise myself as Hobnuts, whatever the body we have. And yeah, we'll go from there.
All right. I guess I'll show you how much money. I should probably start paying attention to how much this costs because I get the feeling we're going to start using this a bit. So it's 360 gold a pop,
Shit. All right.
but that's pretty small. So
That's
yeah.
nothing.
At this point,
Oh
in the
wait,
game,
so its
nothing.
its price is 360. The components is 140. So do I just pay the component cost?
I think you just
when
pay
you buy it
component cost.
originally, you have to pay the full cost. When each time you do it, you have to pay the component cost.
Okay, so it's minus 140.
Okay, so for your first day, it's the 7th of autumn. What are you guys doing?
I think once Sindolus is at least, you know, a little more recovered, he's gonna speak with Dead on Robert the Black, and we'll try and get some info out of him. So is it going to be about
Okay.
2 questions each time, or is it going to vary?
It's going to be 2 questions, I think, isn't it? Isn't that the ritual?
What it says is you do a religion check, and you're supposed to roll it. So if I get 9 or lower, I get no questions. 10 to 19, I
there you
get
go.
1. Blah blah blah.
So do that.
Okay. At the DM's option, questioning a departed spirit might require a skill challenge using diplomacy. But in any case, I will do a religion check. I get 1 question.
Okay.
I'm thinking. All right. Who do you report
Think less,
to?
ask more.
Who
Like
do
pretend to
you
like vomit
report
up and putting that like he's actually still alive and we're affected by the poison. He's like doesn't realize he's dead.
Yeah, who's your immediate superior that you report to in this town?
In this town.
In
What's
this
that?
town?
One of he is the superior in this town, and he reports to a cell in a different place.
All right, who's your immediate superior that you report to?
Oh my god! Wow.
That's the question you're going to ask, definitely.
Anybody else got any input? Any suggestions for how I should tweak it? Because I know Dan's going to monkey paw it anyway, so
I'm terrible with Christians, so I didn't ask him at university, and not gonna ask him now. We'll see what his answers to the first one, right? Because we can
He only
stagger.
has 1.
Ah,
Yeah.
have you considered rolling better?
You can say
You can hear a point.
No. I'm just joking.
I'm thinking it might not be a bad idea to get at least 2 questions out of him. It could save us a lot of work. So yeah, let's try one more go at the religion check. 18. Fuck, it's still only 1 question. Okay, I'm not gonna. I think we'll stick with the 1 question.
Okay, and your question is, who do you report to?
I don't know. Sorry. Just to the party. What do you think's a better question? Who is a superior, or where could we find his superior? Exactly.
Ooh.
I mean, what are we for previous information? Who cares who that person is? Let's just rock up to their house.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Where
What could go
exactly?
wrong? Just a
Where
poor
exactly
innocent person.
can we find your superior? Do you think that works?
Yeah.
Let's go with that.
Yeah.
What if
Where?
he doesn't know?
Ooh. Ooh.
Fuck that guy.
Oh, yeah. You might not know.
Then he just does it again. And marks another
No.
140 goal off.
Yeah. I guess we'll try that.
I mean, I'm gonna curtail this now. We're not going to be doing repeated speak with the dead with a single corpse.
Yeah.
It's going to expend it, because otherwise there's no point doing speak with the dead even once if we're just going to have unlimited questions.
Yeah.
What if we want to know his favorite color?
Then you should have rolled better.
Well, his name's Robert the Black, so I'm gonna.
He might hate that because he's been teased about it the whole time.
True.
Yeah. I guess I'll ask, where we can find his superior.
Or you
Hope
actually,
that-
no, tell a lie. You can keep doing it, but every time you do it, you can have a cumulative -5 penalty to your rolls.
Okay.
Where can we find your superior?
Yeah.
I have no superior.
I mean, that works. That works great.
Fuck you.
Not going to give us his own home address, right? I am my own superior.
I'm my own boss. I live 43 West Wallaby Way, Sydney.
I'm just gonna fucking stab him.
Stop, he's
Oh.
already dead.
So basically, we're getting nothing out of him.
I mean,
Yeah.
that actually answered a lot of questions.
Yes. He's his own cell.
Yeah, I guess.
He was working here alone. Well, sorry, he was the superior person here, which means he was obviously higher up in the organization.
To some
Was that
degree,
address
yeah.
he gave the one we went to?
That was not a proper
No,
address.
it was
No, that's where we would find where.
Nemo's dad.
Wallabies.
Yeah.
Oh,
But I
Okay.
mean, you're free to go and check.
yeah. I mean, Sindolus is going to be completely taken. It's like, oh, we need to check this address.
What is
Where is
Sydney?
this Sydney?
Where's the Sydney? Fucking Wallabies?
Escape. Such a good film. Anyway,
Actually,
Oh,
I agree with fucking.
We're not
Silver.
going to Sydney.
No. This actually does work in our favor, because if he is a spear or he's working as a separate cell from the rest, that means they won't know either
That he's
either
dead.
that he's dead. Yeah, like
Also, do we need to insight check him as well? Because I do
No.
believe that there's no. They're not. I don't think they're necessarily compelled to tell the truth, are they?
they're not, but I'm not. Playing fucky games like that doesn't make fun for me, so I'm not going to be doing
Yeah.
it.
Okay. Oh well. Yeah. So I'm just gonna fucking stab him a few times and just vent a little
Stab
bit
the
of my
dead body.
frustration a few times, and then I'm thinking maybe we should check out his place again.
There
Because
may
if
be
he's the
things
cell
there
leader,
other than
he
that vomit.
may we didn't exactly have a chance to have a good look through the place when we left.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess we'll put him back on ice, and I guess I'll keep a note that might start adding my notes. How many times have questioned them, so we know -5 modifier each time.
Yes.
all right.
I think that's a good balance that way,
Yeah.
because it means that
Something
if we
completely
really
different
want
arises
to, we
where
can do it. But yeah, I do agree. Just having 0 limits would get kind of dumb.
Yeah, like new information becomes pertinent, and we're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
you should have saved asking him that one question for this one question.
Yeah.
So I'm not too keen on not having backup, but do you think if like
Since
guys
when
should-
have we ever had backup?
well, I mean mostly is do you think you guys should hang back since I look like him right now and I could just go inside his house through the front door with 0 issue
Good point.
since I look like him?
Just one side question, just to make this even more time wasting. Does
Yeah.
does he look like himself, or does he look like Joe Hobnobs? Nuts.
You
We-
don't know what Joe Hobnob looks like.
Yeah, that's what I'm pondering as a question now. Like, do we even know that this is what he actually looked like? He
Yep,
could be
was
putting on
Alex
disguise.
around?
He buggered off.
He remember he did the whole look over there trick.
I'm pretty sure that if we knew what I'm pretty sure it would have been mentioned in the intelligence report, if
Yeah.
there was a description of what Joe Hubnuts was supposed to look like.
But what I'm saying is, if Riley dresses up with what he looked like, and he was dressing up as Job Hobnuts, it could promote problems.
I think
I
we're
mean-
overthinking it. Let's just go with it.
Yeah. Like
We otherwise we're just going to go around in circles forever.
Mhm.
all is the Obscurati knows that Hobnuts is dead because they fucking replaced him.
Yes.
It doesn't matter either way because I'm gonna be a dude disguised as another dude disguised as another dude. Is basically where we're at.
Yes.
So you going to Hobnut's home, not.
Yes.
We're
Yeah.
going to the same place that we left, vomiting and shitting.
3 layers deep. Yep. Let's go.
Okay. I'm just going to also point you guys to the player's guide for favors you can do. So, for example, your Flint and Riser favors and that sort of thing. While you're outside of the city, you can still call those favors, but they will be at a +2 difficulty. So your current prestige level with these places is 5 with Flint, 5 with Riser, 3 with the Unseen Court, and 3 with the Clergy. Those are your levels, right? So the
What about Burr?
there's actually no favors you can call in from Bird that are like codified, but if you want to call on Bruce, you will be a 4 with them.
Okay.
Is that Unseen Court taking into account my character's Vikeshi Mystic background? That's supposed to give +1 to the court.
Yeah, so you actually have that.
Yep. Okay, so the group is like 3 and I'm at like 4 or something.
So I'm putting in Discord what chart I've got currently.
Yeah.
Handy, because I have no idea where the player's guide is.
Perfect. All right.
Aha. Oh, cool. That actually makes sense. That I'm less favourable with Flint and shit too. That's cool.
So if the favor level is equal to your prestige, it takes a couple hours for it to be fulfilled. If it's less, it takes as little time as humanly possible. If it's +1, +2, +3, or +4, it's a day, a week, a month, or never. That's the difficulty. So if you're level 3 and the favor you want is level 7, it'll never happen, for example.
All right. I'm looking for the favours. Prestige. Here we go.
Perfect. Thank you. Let's see.
And you said it costs 2 for being outside the city, right?
+2 for the Riser and Flint favors.
+2 for the riser and for the favors. All right.
So, yeah, I guess we can probably do some of the investigator lead for us sort of stuff. I do think having one of us search the office itself is probably something I want to handle in person, but yeah.
4
I guess
companies of
obviously-
soldiers. Principal Minister Harkover Lee.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh fuck. Wait. Holy shit.
Yeah, we need a dragon. We just need a dragon, Ancient. Thanks.
We could cause a citywide protest and fucking fight.
It's like,
All right.
oh.
I mean,
Oh my
he's
gosh,
not
some of the
openly
Unseen
admitting he's
Court
a
one.
dragon, so...
Well,
Level 2. A pixie to kill a person's pet and eat everything but its head.
No.
A
I
nymph
should have used that.
to lure somebody off into the cloudwood. Oh man. Some of
these are
cool.
entertaining.
Yeah, these are fucking wild. It's just fucking wild. Holy shit.
Also, you're not limited to these, but these should give you an idea of the level of things you would
Yep.
want, and
Yep.
you can do whatever you like.
Yep.
So the party as a whole can call in 1 favor per day from a given allied group. You cannot do all of them at once, if that makes sense.
No, we would like a citywide protest and 4 companies of soldiers at the same time.
Yes.
I thought you can if they're lower level than your prestige.
Young treants to sneak into a city and observe a target. Wasn't like a giant
can
fucking
request-
tree make a bad thing to infiltrate a city with?
Well, it looks like a tree.
Yeah.
It's just wandering
mean-
down the street.
It just moves at night.
Anyway,
Can request
It's like when someone wears a bush camouflage, you know? Oh, yeah, it's just a bush.
so anyway, what do we want to do? I definitely think we probably want to get a replacement informant in the city.
Yeah.
Which would probably be a relatively low level favor, I imagine.
So if you're wanting to find one, like to touch base with another one, basically for them to out another eyes, it's going to be level 4.
Okay. What else can we do? I mean, that's really probably what, we probably need though is somebody here who can like help, do some of the investigation type shit.
So,
So
like
while
some
you guys are
street
thinking
urchins
about
and
what
a
you want to
secretary.
do, you arrive at Joe Hobner's house, where you originally were attacked by Rob the Black. You start sort of looking around the place, and everyone rolls me a perception or a what's the other skill? There's another searchy looking skill.
Strength.
Actually, no, it's just perception in this one, isn't it? Investigations in 5e. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stupid having 2 skills. Yep, roll me a perception check. As you guys search the house, look for things of interest.
I mean, surely Ryla could use like thievery.
If there's something locked, you good.
I guess I'll have to wait and find out.
So we've got an okay with the clergy as well. So, and that one we wouldn't have the away from home bonus penalty.
We're in a religious city, even.
That's it.
So the
Somebody
clergy is
that's-
people like the family back in. Flint.
Oh, right.
Right. So it's not the okay.
Not Joe Blogg's priest that Ryla's telling all the secrets to.
I didn't tell him that many secrets.
We'll never know because he's dead.
Yeah, so all's well that ends well, right?
I mean, we can ask what at any time, just with a progressive -5 penalty.
I'm just imagining you just like all the party's asleep. You're just like, I'm gonna raise him and get some gossip on Ryla.
Gonna be so fun if we ever get apprehended and then like the cops just pull that thing out and they're like, "What does this do?" Then all these fucking bodies just tumble out of it.
It's like a bag of holding, so unless they know it's in there, they can't retrieve it.
Well, but what if they know that we've been carrying bodies around? They'll be like, surely they have bodies on them.
I mean,
Look at the guys; they look like murderers.
Listen, we look like very good, upstanding, law-abiding folk. I
We're
won't
law
be-
enforcing folk, even.
Yeah.
Oh well. So do we find anything?
Yes, you find that this place has been searched very recently. It has been turned over, and there seems to be a stack of papers that presumably Robert the Black found interesting. There is a list of logs and paperwork that looks like it's come from the harbour in Elias Primos, and it talks about or there's some circlings of one of the vessels that arrived called the Cold Vessel. Originally, its original name, it's probably a cold. It is probably a vessel. It arrived in Elias Primos on the. Hang on, fuck my dates. Actually, have to give you the right ones, otherwise shit doesn't make sense. Sorry.
I mean, you're assuming we know what day of the week it is.
No, it's just I'm going to be giving you clues, and if they don't match up, you won't be able to figure them out.
Ah, right.
Don't worry about us figuring stuff out.
Yes.
All right. So sorry. What was the name of the cold what?
The Cold Vessel.
Cold vessel?
Yeah.
That's a fucking
Like, that's
weird
the name of the
Yeah.
boat. Cold Vessel.
Only works in cold waters.
Such a weird name for a boat.
It's actually full of very cold things. It's an ice cream truck.
Like what? What the fuck?
So
That
it
is-
arrived on the 26th of spring.
26th.
When did not Alexandra? When did
Is it 28?
the guy visited the
Oh,
cathedral?
sorry,
28.
20th.
28th of spring.
The
20th.
Cold Vessel arrived on the 20th. He was spotted on the 28th at the cathedral. Cold Vessel arrived on the 20th. Sorry, I read the wrong line.
Do we know? I guess could we investigate whether it's in port or if it's likely to be in port again?
It
Yeah,
has
the-
been several weeks since then, like you pointed out. However, this paperwork does give you the name of the port bureaucrats who processed the travel visas.
Oh, yes.
All right.
Holy
are
shit! We're actually doing police work.
Dimitri would be so proud.
He would. Too bad he's a fucking dirty traitor. What are the names?
I'm just going to copy them in.
Alright. And you said they processed the travel visas?
Yeah, they processed all the paperwork for Cold Vessel, which includes the travel visas of everyone on it.
Okay.
Which is also probably has all the cargo manifests, which could be handy.
Or even passenger manifests would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, slap my dick. All right.
So the three names
no,
we
thank you.
have, so it was done by 2 officers, and it was overseen and countersigned by Harbour Master Madison Spower and the officers Scoven Heddy and Colin McCready.
Colin McCready.
Yes, it does sound familiar.
That name's
We don't know. Well, we know that, but our characters don't.
Oh, okay. That's why it's familiar.
Yeah.
Was he at
Yeah.
the meeting?
Yes.
Alright.
Was he? No.
Yes.
No.
No?
He is now.
Was he? I don't think so.
I'm fairly sure he was.
That would be awkward. I don't think he was. He's not
I-
meant to have been.
I recognize the name. That's why,
Yeah.
like, it's super familiar, but I can't place it.
Nah, it's none of the people. Do you mean like one of the people that you played as?
Yeah.
No. So you had Kendon, Grand Guisgard, Kia. Oh wait, no, there's no. Sorry, that's wrong. Shit, I hope it's not.
I'm sure there was an Irish dude. I'm sure there was an Irish dude at that meeting.
Fuck, that'd be super awkward. That is a super familiar name, but I'm pretty sure that's not him.
Hmm.
That's gonna bug me. Oh shit.
Unless he was one of the
Fucking
people our
chicken there now.
characters talk to, maybe.
It's Colleen, isn't it? Not Colin too, so it's likely a chick. Or it could be just fantasy spelling.
Well, I wrote that. You
Fair
had
enough.
Bruce McDruid, Xavier Sangria, Livia Hatsfield, Oscar Lascurio, Kiev Hetman, Grand Giscard, and Kendon. So no, definitely not.
Okay. Hmm.
Why is that name so fucking familiar?
I have no idea. It's just a very Earth name, I guess.
Earth name.
Like it sounds like a normal Earth person name.
Fucking. Ah, yes. The very non-alien, normal human name.
As in, not a fucking fuck you.
Apparently, they're the chief financial officer of the NHS supply chain in the UK.
That's where I was thinking of it from.
Yes,
Yep.
that's where I know him to be.
Sure.
Colin McCready, Harry Potter.
I only know of Colin McRae.
Apparently, there's
You sure this is just not Colin McRae?
thing. I don't know.
Oh, it could be the
Colin McRae,
frickin'
the rally
pop
driver.
culture thing.
Ah.
Colin McRae Motorsport. There we
Yeah.
go.
All right. So that's all we find here.
Yeah.
Are there any locked, like, desks?
Nah, there's not
or-
much else. Pretty much everything here has been like broken open or broken into.
I mean, a
well
fellow
and
spy
truly
knows where to look, right? He would have searched all the good places.
Yeah.
I'm guessing like all his poisons and shit were probably confiscated by the fuzz as well.
Mm.
Well, actually, I have them.
Mm.
That's right. You took a fair bunch as well.
Yeah.
Sure did. I'd say let's go down to the fucking harbor. Got some leads now.
So, are we going to say, "Hey, we're cops, Rosary cops"? Are we going to pretend to be? Well, we can't really pretend to be local cops. We're going to fucking suck at that.
Don't worry.
What's the play?
We
Do-
pretend to be.
Do you want to do a
Actually-
disguise and maybe try and diplomatis is it diplomatis? Do it diplomatically, Ryler, maybe, or
Sure.
Actually, it'd be interesting if they recognize you if you come as Robert the Black.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Or we could go and just say we're friends of the bear, right? Be very, very close.
Jesus Christ.
I really hate that.
Be so unreasonably mad.
Fuck it. Let's just wing it. I'll go as fucking Colin McCready. As,
What? You show up and he looked like the guy that was there to meet.
He'd be very confused.
He would be incredibly confused.
No,
I'm gonna disguise myself as this guy I've never seen.
I'm just that good. I'll stay in this disguise that I have on.
So you're looking like Robert the Black guy currently.
Well, we assume anyway.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
So you
hey,
guys
Dad.
head down to the docks, and it's busy as anything. There's ships coming in and out, dock workers and whatnot, unloading various trade crafts. And there is a busy harbour's office, which you can see up at the head of head of the sort of the whole harbour area, looking over the piers. You head over there, and you're sort of stopped at the entrance by a couple of seems to be harbour employed guards wearing nice uniforms, goose stepping and whatnot. Sorry, we're talking about uniforms earlier, man. We've got to paint these as bad guys.
Wow.
No, they're not baddies. They're very nice guys. Oi, stop! Who are you? What's she going in there for?
Real quick, then, just to let you know, with flawless disguise, creatures can attempt to see through it. It's an insight check opposed by my bluff check with a +5 bonus to my check, but yeah, just want to let you know just in case.
Okay.
I'm gonna take out one of the rings that has the inscriptions on the inside. What's his name's ring? Head blew open way back when. You know what I'm talking about, Tiefling?
Oh!
Oh.
Or.
Okay.
Oh!
Do you pull out a ring? Yeah, watch this. It's a ring. It's a nice ring. Do you want? What, you want to sell it? I mean, we don't usually buy stuff here, but I'll buy a few gold coins.
As soon as I realize they don't recognize it, I'm just gonna put it on my finger and act like that's what I was doing the whole time.
Or no, you just show it off your jewel. I mean, you were just trying to flex on your rich. I mean, I earn a decent wage. I'm a hard-working guy. What are you just coming down here just making fun? Oh, Frankie, this guy's just making fun of me for just being working class. Look at this fuckwit. He just pulled out a gold ring, held it up in my face, and now he's just put it on. Hasn't shed a fucking goddamn thing, Frankie. Come check this cunt out. And Frankie comes over. Hey, what's this? What's this, mate? What are you having to go at us for? We're just working class gents, mate.
There's been a misunderstanding. I'm not here to make fun of anyone.
Oh, misunderstand. That's a big fucking word, isn't it? I bet you got educated on big fucking words like that, didn't you? Yeah, Frankie, he's a right prick, isn't he?
I don't have.
He is the right prick.
Are we there with them, or are we just?
Yeah, you're all there. Just watching this.
Yeah. Okay.
I will say, yeah, he's the right prick.
Hey, this guy fucking gets it. I mean, look at you. You fucking weird and glowy and shit. I bet you're rich too. But, at least you're not flashing it in our face any more than you have to.
I'll flip a gold coin at his face.
Oh, fuck what? You think you'll throw a coin at us poor fucks and we'll just forget all about it? This is why we shouldn't have got rid of the guillotines. Oi, Samson,
Gold like
get
a fair
down
bit
here.
of money.
These guys are just chucking coins around. They think it's a fucking lolly scramble, gonna be scrambling around at their feet. Come on, come check out these pricks.
Too fucking tired to deal with this.
We're just here to see the dock, Texas,
Harbour
and
Master.
Excise Office, Harbour
Yeah, it's just through
Master.
there, mate. You can go on through.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Yeah, no worries.
Can I take the asshole with me?
Hey, you two can come on inside. You two can fuck off. Points at Ryler and a Syndolis.
Wow, what is Syndolis doing?
What did I do?
Oh, I know your kind. Fuck off.
Oh,
My excuse me?
I
My
just walked past
kind?
now.
Hey, look at you. You're wearing all fancy shit.
I'm
You
gonna walk
fucking
past
rich
them while he's
bastards.
talking.
Oi! Oi, Samson, you see... They don't stop you.
I'm
They're
just
just like,
gonna
Samson,
take
you
a
see this?
deep breath
Just completely
and walk
ignoring the
away.
working class, stepping over us like nothing else. It's typical, isn't it? Right, you are, Frankie. It's fucking typical, it is.
Jesus Christ.
And as you go inside, you still hear them, like, just shouting at each other. How fucking typical! This is just... Is this an exemplar of the class divide or what? Anyway, where's that gold coin? And, just fucking looking around on the ground. You know what?
Wait till they figure
I
out
hate
that they
I'm
don't
doing
vote for
this,
their king.
but it was a whole gold. That's a day's wage. Fucking find it, Frankie. Fucking find it.
oh.
Oh my god.
Bet you wished you just
can I
wanted to
call
do
in
a couple of
favour
streetwise checks now,
to
didn't
the
you?
Fae to have like a little Fae spirit take that gold coin and just keep making sure it's just out of reach.
I don't know if there's an asshole price, but
Well, I mean, there's the Fey Pixie which eats their pet. So,
I mean, yeah, to me that seems like classic Fae fuckery. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, a tiny fade to deliver an item just out of reach. You know, that's like number one right there. Instead of a specific
Yes.
house without being seen, it's like just at
you
a
know,
specific
I'll
place
see a
out of
glint
reach.
in the corner and they'll be like, "Oh, look, it bounced over there." Then they'll run over there and it'll be gone somewhere else. And
yeah, absolutely.
man, they're just guys trying to do their job.
Yeah, well, maybe
my
they should be...
kind. Okay, it turns out that he was talking about classism and not racism, but still.
So I'm just gonna,
A little
I'm gonna
prickly.
prove him right.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. So you can do that, and you know they'll probably still be out there in an hour when you come out. But yeah, go ahead. When you get inside and you see some of the harbour officers working at desks and reading shipping lists, and someone walking around with a stack of papers under one arm. The heroic massage has just come in, sir. He's got a large cargo. It's all here. And he's walking over to one of the more important looking officers. Here we go, sir.
The heroic massage?
Yes.
Yep, that's the heroic massage.
Right. Yeah.
Yep, that's what it is.
Alright. Guess that's the name of the fucking ship. It's a good name. Better than fucking Cold Vessel.
Is it?
Yeah,
Holy
hell yeah.
God.
I'd rather be on the fucking heroic massage than the Cold Vessel.
Is this where Dan's just been looking around to like name things again?
No.
Next to it is parked the lab.
The warm vessel.
Oh, holy shit. Okay, so what are you guys doing anyway? Got an office full of people who are very busy. No one's paying you any really attention.
We really should
Your
have
time to
discussed
shine, Robert.
we really fucking should discuss what we were going to talk about.
Well, go talk to the dude about the thing.
What?
Go and talk about the ship.
That Leone came in with the guy who done the paperwork.
A ship came into the harbour carrying a load of
Obscurati.
liar.
Robert the Black.
I feel like I probably should have chosen a different disguise. Because as far as we know, I'm just
I mean,
disguised as...
You can say, "Hey, do you have any details regarding this time when I met my acquaintance? Blah blah. What's in the paperwork?" I'm sure your character's a master bullshitter. I'm sure he can bullshit something.
All right.
So it was a master header on person.
You have way more faith in me than fucking I do. All right.
I've got my absolute faith in you, buddy.
I'll go to the most important looking one.
Yep, the one
And,
who's getting all the sort of paperwork dumped at their desk, and they're sort of just like stamping things out and barking out commands. And you walk up to him. He looks up to you. What is it?
I don't remember his voice. What was his voice?
It was like typical villain voice. You will
Yeah,
regret the day
Thanks a
you
pack a
met
day for the past
I am
40 years.
Black.
I am looking for an acquaintance of mine. Like that? Is that right?
Yes, the Count from Sesame Street. Perfect.
Yes. One acquaintance.
Oh,
Two.
Ooh. Fuck, I can't do this. Alright. Yes, hello, I'm looking for information. An acquaintance of mine was supposed to have arrived on a ship recently. The Cold Vessel. You aware of that?
What was the date it arrived? And he like pulls over a huge ledger that's like 10 inches thick on either side and starts flicking through it, each page like cracking thick with ink just from absolute top to bottom. No space on the page is left unused. And he starts going through it. The date? Cold Vessel. What was the date?
It was the 20th of... What was it? 20th?
Spring.
Spring.
28th spring. And he flicks through a few pages. Right. Cold Vessel. Yes, it did arrive. What do you want to know about it?
I was wondering if... who are we looking for?
Leone.
What's his full name?
Leone, the
He's
steel
not just-
shaper who keeps fucking not dying.
Just ask if we ask for the passenger and ask for the manifest.
They're not going to
Um,
show me the passenger manifest, but I'll
They'll
ask.
give us the passenger manifest if we ask properly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was hoping to take a look at your passenger manifest for it, the Cold Vessel.
Passenger, you won't find a passenger manifest. The Cold Vessel is a private yacht.
Oh,
Registered to one Jacques Lebrain.
Jacques Lebrain. All right.
Wait, that name sounds familiar. Oh well.
Jacques Lebrain.
Ask if
Port
was there.
of registration is Flint.
Flint.
Yes, Riser, Flint. I can tell by your accent that that's where you're from, despite you trying to hide it. God knows why.
I mean,
Anything
right.
else?
I would.
Is there
He
any
doesn't give a
other
shit. Like, he's not
information
interested. He
regarding
doesn't
the
care.
vessel, sir?
Sorry, excuse me. The one behind. What was that?
I was saying, is there any other information that you have relevant to the vessel there? Regarding, I don't know, cargo, anything. So
No cargo. They were in port for. Oh, they left the same day, 20 spring. Nothing
Thank you
dropped
for your
off, nothing
time.
picked up, nothing come through harbour, no customs announcements. Yes, nothing else.
did you not deal with their travelers' visas?
Well, of course. Well, not me personally. That was, and he looks at the book again, Officer Heddy and Macready.
Side note is Harbor
Sorry.
Master
Pardon,
Madison.
what?
Is Harbour Master me here?
That answers that question. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Are you
Will
looking
you
for Heddy and
find
Macready?
Yes, please. Yes,
Macready!
yes.
He shouts. Yes, what? What is it? And you see a small bookish man bustle over. Yes, what is it, Master?
That's what I get for assuming Madison is a woman's name. All right.
You fucking
Yep.
racist.
Wow.
What?
Obviously classist.
How's that classist either? Anyway, fuck. What do you want to ask McCready? There you go. He's there.
What is it, sirs? Do you have a complaint you wish to make? I can add it to the rest.
we were just wanting to inquire about some passengers that might have arrived on a ship on the 20th of spring.
Harbour Master Medicine pipes up again. I told you, they didn't announce any passengers. It's a private yacht. People don't come in a private yacht, drop themselves off, and then leave without themselves. Typically.
So nobody got off the yacht. They just sat in port for 2 minutes. We're like, you know what? That was a nice trip. See you later.
That's what the book says. And he
The
slides
book
the
could
logs
be
up to the
wrong.
side. And McCready's like, sir, I'll deal with this lot, please, sirs. This way. And he like steps you away from the table as Harbour Master gets back to what he's doing and is quickly inundated again by more paperwork. Because I do remember there was a gentleman got off the vessel in question.
Like a physical description of Middleman, maybe?
Do you give him a physical description of Leone Cattell?
Yeah.
9 feet tall,
No.
covered in knives.
It didn't look like that, sirs.
I guess, could you describe what he did look like?
I mean, what did he look like?
How much is it going to get a description out of you?
No, sirs, it's not that. And
Oh.
he gives a description of someone who doesn't sound at all like the Leone Cattell you met and killed.
Oh.
All shortish, brownish blondish hair.
Yeah, something like that.
Ah. And this man, didn't return to the ship? Didn't come through customs
No,
to sign himself out?
I remember. The only reason I remember, sirs, typically I don't pay too much attention to the comings and goings of passengers other than their paperwork, but he asked where he could get some clothes. The ones he was wearing were, typical for any sort of, I guess, peasant, I suppose, which was unusual given he came on a private yacht. And he was directed by some of the workers to a clothier. Where was he? What did they call the clothiers? Stitch and Saddle or something? I can't remember.
Thank you very much.
Stitch and Saddle. It's on Main Street. I think I don't know if that's where he went, sirs. Of course, I didn't follow him, but that's where he was suggested to go.
I asked is there a reason why there's a discrepancy in the fact that this person got off and there being no mention of it on the manifest?
Sirs, typically, if someone wants to stay off a manifest and they have the disposable wealth, sirs, to make sure of it, like I said, he was dressed as a pauper, but paid and acted like a prince. You see, he had money, he had an air about him. He carried himself well, importantly. He paid his way, and no one asked any questions. We knew better.
Yeah, I guess we should probably flip him some money too to make sure that we appreciate what he's telling us.
Do you want me to throw a gold coin in his face again?
I'm just thinking,
Maybe
like,
pass it to him.
probably
maybe
like
not
10. What
throw
do you
it.
mean? Like, what do you reckon's a good number?
Well, if
One.
you were to ask me, sirs, 100 gold seems fair.
Yeah, why not?
Feel free to give him 100 gold then.
All right. I mean, that's less than a corpse raise. So, yeah,
Say that out
Yeah.
loud.
yeah.
I'm going
I
to
mean,
say
I'm not
those
used to
together.
I'm not used to the civilized folk etiquette. So yeah, I'll be just like, it's less than raising a corpse. Just chuck him $100.
And one other thing.
Yes.
Because he wanted to stay off the manifest, I suppose he didn't declare his reasons for coming here.
He says he paid for discretion.
Fair enough.
Is there any discretion that payment could override is there anything else you think that you might be able to just remember if a few coins fell into your lap?
Like, did Officer Hetty have anything to do with this discretion?
Sorry, hang on, I'm getting harassed by a child.
Just beat him. Shit. My arm.
Sorry, I'm back. What was the question? He
I was
said
gonna
that
say-
he paid for discretion. Did you want to?
I was going to say basically, just kind of jingle some coins. Is there anything else you might be able to remember that could be handy, for the right price?
Look, sis, he paid handsomely. You've paid handsomely. If I were to take any more of your money, it would be not for anything of value. Let me tell you that.
Okay,
What about
I think we've got a decent lead anyway.
So you want a favor?
I think he's saying like he could probably give us stuff, but it's probably not going to be.
Any
I thought he
consequence.
just didn't want cash anymore. He just wanted some personal favors.
I think we've gotten pretty good out of this, but yeah.
Our next
not-
lead's obviously the clothier.
Yep.
You guys don't want to talk to Officer Hetty?
I mean, we definitely could.
I mean, it might be beating a dead horse, but just want to see if we get any information out of him.
We're not going to beat him, Ryla.
I don't know who that is.
We're not going to beat him, Robert.
Black.
RHC's finest undercover officers.
Fucking, I want to go to bed. All right.
Apologies for the noise. I'll mute.
What noise?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't
No,
hear anything
either.
else.
Maybe he's not apologizing to us, but to others.
That's
Hang on.
fair.
let's
I
take a
guess
quick
it's
5
not
minute
coming up on the mic,
break.
which is good.
Yeah, it's not. I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break, so I'm going to pause the recording just here. So, we're back. Yay! We're all
Yeah.
done. We
Start
found
the
him.
recording.
We found him. Ah, we didn't record all of that. We found him. And we missed all of the best bits of the game. Oh, well. No, I'm kidding. So, you guys have a lead to go to.
Stitch and Saddles.
The Stitch and Saddle, yeah. So you head into town, and it's very easy to find it. There's a district with the clothier shop in it. And you go in and talk, and for the sake of brevity, this place does remember someone by the same description that the dock worker gave. They say he did buy some clothes, some nice ones actually. He was throwing around a bit of gold, but I remember him asking about a premium wine shop. Actually, there was I sent them to Sharani's. It's just down the road, somewhat. And as you follow that, there's not much else to get from the clothier unless you've got something particularly you want to watch.
Do we at least get what clothes he bought here?
Just a nice suit, some shoes, some undergarments, and a jacket. Nothing particularly standoutish. Just nice clothes.
Not a cloak made out of knives.
No, nothing like that.
I'm assuming enough that we could give a description of what he's wearing to the wine place.
Yeah,
It'll probably
absolutely.
Take a while. Oh, I guess. Yeah.
Because, I mean, now he's changed clothes, we can't give the same description,
That's true.
clothes-wise.
So he still looks like the description still doesn't match what we know him to actually be. So he's still in like some sort of disguise, it seems.
Well, I
Yeah.
feel like you've missed something that I said in that letter that you received from old mate, who's apparently inside his head, that
That's right.
they're both in a body that wasn't Leone's.
Oh, I didn't catch that part.
Because Leone was crushed under tons and tons of rock that you crushed him under.
Yeah.
Ah,
All right.
So I just thought I'd remind you on that bit.
Let's
So
head to
you
Shirley.
head to Shirani's, and it is
Sure.
a nice, fancy wine shop. And you head inside, and you ask with the wine
Yeah.
shop owner, yeah, and says, "Nope, never seen anyone like that. No idea."
How much is it going to cost to jog your memory?
You talk and you suggest gold, and he's adamant, like, no,
I nudged to
I can take the
Robert.
gold and I can make up a thing, but I have no idea who you're talking about.
I nudged to Robert.
Why?
Sure,
why-
nudge. And nudge him
Why?
again.
what was the type of wine that that he asked about, where he could get a good thingy? I'm wondering if he could have changed up his, just made a different disguise or something.
Just ask for a premium wine, like
Oh,
a
yeah.
place for premium wines.
Okay, so he didn't actually say like I want like a a nice Pinot Noir of blah blah.
No,
I'll,
no.
I'll make the ring visible.
Do you flash a gold ring again? This guy's like, oh, they were talking about this just not too long ago down at the docks. Someone flashing their ring.
Jesus Christ.
He sees you do it, but doesn't seem to like notice or care. Doesn't look like this guy came here.
This is gonna
Are there any
fucking
other
work.
premium wine shops about?
There's not, but roll me a perception or a streetwise as you head out of the shop, dejected and defeated.
Said a percent- streetwise.
Ryla, as you come out, pissed off about this guy not being, not getting
Yeah.
triggered by your ring, you spot across the street from the wine shop a lodging house with a small sign in the corner of one of the windows that says "Lodgers Wanted," and it looks like it's been up for some time.
I'll mention it to the group. Hey guys, check that out.
Hey, yeah, we
Yep,
might need a
that's
place to
what we
stay.
got. Yeah.
Shall we go check it out? Maybe get some beds.
Well, actually, is it possible that he was meeting somebody and he was told like, oh, look for the lodging near the wine shop?
That's incredibly smart.
Maybe.
That's why we should go in and get some lodgings.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Maybe also listen to some Kinney.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I wish I didn't understand that.
oh.
Hey man, we're going to be going into a danger zone.
Oh my god! Fucking piercing.
Where are the rocks? Where are the rocks?
Oh, let's just go in this fucking lodging place, please.
So you go into the lodging place, and there's a guy behind a desk at the front, presumably the landlord. Righto, lads, you after somewhere to stay?
I'm gonna
Yes,
make my
please.
ring visible. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no.
Nope. Go ahead.
Yep. Yeah. Just, rooms for 1, 2, 5. 5 of us, correct?
In one room or 5 rooms?
Probably. Well, a room for me, myself. I won't presume your my companion's arrangements.
I come with a vibrate setting.
He looks to the other 4 of you.
Wait, what kind of room for your ghost? Can it just stay with you?
I'm looking for the fourth person.
Joe. It's Joe who's
Oh, wait, what?
here.
I mean, it's my ladies do some privacy at times. It's not like we're married.
I, fair enough.
Look,
Yeah.
I don't care about your relationship status. How many rooms do you need?
5,
Uh,
4.
3, 2, 1. I've got 4 rooms. Is that enough?
That'll do.
Righto.
yeah.
50 gold a night. Paid up front, minimum 3 nights.
How much a night?
50 gold?
Yeah, 5 fucking rooms, 10 gold each. What's
Oh! Oh, well, that case, it's a lot more reasonable.
Sorry,
I
he
thought
said
you
4
were-
rooms, didn't he? 4 rooms, so 40 gold. My mistake.
I was thinking 40 gold each a night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will subtly flash my ring because goddamn, this will work.
No, you
What-
can't pay with jewelry. You pay with gold coins, minted. I'll take any of the major denominations.
There's more than one denomination?
Well, Rosary, Burin.
Oh, yeah.
Countries generally have their own currencies.
Yeah.
Well, I figured like a unified currency system would go a long way to settling problems down here.
Fuck me, another lot of politics. What are you in here for? Some kind of Senate again?
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah, well, it's been a few months since the last one, right?
He knocks on
Since
the
spring?
he
Spring,
knocks
right?
on the table. Payment up front. Don't care what you're here for.
That actually does remind me. Oh, go ahead, buddy.
I'm just gonna say, I guess we pay up.
So you guys can figure out how you want to do it, but collectively lose 120 gold.
30. So, yeah, 30 gold each, essentially.
Do we want to ask about, like, give him a description?
Sounds like this guy doesn't give much of a shit. I was wondering if we'd have better luck with maybe like the cleaners and shit. Maybe like
I mean, he mentioned a Senate, which means he remembers.
true. Maybe it is worth asking some questions.
Maybe we should. Oh, never mind. We might as
Yeah.
well just ask him now rather than come back and ask him.
And
He
if we
sounds a
need to
bit annoyed
murder
at
him,
us.
well.
I guess we'll say, again, put more coins on the table, make it clear that we're, willing to pay for his time. I guess just ask about the Senate and stuff a few months ago, and was there a bunch of people in for it?
Perhaps one that matches this description.
I don't remember a Senate around that time, but I remember that gentleman you describe. What was his name? Leone?
That's the one.
Yes. Stayed until the 28th, if I remember correctly.
Did he meet anybody that you're aware of, or?
He shakes his head. Said he was going off to Enzio, make an offering, something like that. Can't remember. He spent a fair bit of time over at Shirani's over there.
Hey,
At the wine place.
Interesting. Well, thank you very much. We'll be staying here for a while. Appreciate your patronage. I mean,
we're the patrons.
yeah. Other way around. Appreciate your hospitality.
Hospitality. There we go.
Yeah. All right. Have a nice day. Scootaloo.
So does this mean we need to go rough up the Vintia next door?
Yes, that's definitely what this means.
Okay, I'll start smashing bottles.
As you go out,
Whoa,
you see
whoa.
next to Shirani's, you see another store. And this one says Glazier Shirani. It is semi-attached. It doesn't really have a big sign. And you can see in the window a large collection of glassworks, including bottles. And you see that some of those bottles look like they are used next door for the vintner.
Fucking.
You could have let this drop afterward.
Well, we turned around.
Innocent vintner.
Well, you didn't rough up the vintner yet. You just talked to him.
But we're
And
going
That's
to.
what I mean. We're about to rough him up. That would have been like a brilliant reveal. That was-
Oh yeah, no, because that would have been like a gotcha, and I would have felt bad.
oh,
It's another. Oh, you burnt down a town full of children. Like.
god damn! We got such a moral DM.
Yeah.
Shame about the party.
Children's are fine to burn down. Wine bottles are not. That's why I'm getting here.
I'm smashing wine bottles if we need to. It's fine.
Alright, I guess we'll head over to the fucking glacier then.
All right, so you head in there, and you see a guy behind the counter as you walk in, and the door knocks a little bell. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, hello, sirs. Perhaps you'd like to buy something here from Shirani's?
Flash me your ring. It might work this time.
Fuck it. 10th time's a charm.
So what do? Flash your ring?
Yeah.
I'm after some special wine as you take off your ring rack. If you're trying to speak, Dan, can't hear
No,
you.
can't hear
I'm
you.
just looking to see if
Oh,
the ring
okay,
does
sorry. I was
anything.
just lighting up green.
It worked.
You what do? Do you like brush your hair like out of your face while holding the ring up in view? Like, what are you doing to
remember,
flash the
yes.
ring here?
Can't remember. Did we learn any of like the catchphrases? You know, like the like the
Hail
Praise
Hydra.
Tiamat.
whole sort
That
of
is the wrong game.
code phrases
Yeah,
and
that's
shit.
that's
The-
Tyranny of Dragons.
Actually, well, on the inside of the ring are inscriptions that, well, they stand for OB. I forgot what his is though. It's like, something, something, something or other. Fuck.
Something,
been so
something or other.
Do you have the link to that, Dan? This was like a long time ago. I'm sorry. I wish I had notes for that, but I don't.
Praise Tiamat, our mother and strength. Wrong cult?
Wrong cult.
So this
Close
ring
enough.
you got from, was it Caius Bergeron?
Yes.
Yeah.
The one who got his head blown open.
On the inside of his ring, it said Old Bergeron Gold.
Right. Okay.
Saxby's ring, which I think you saw but didn't recover. Yeah?
I think that's accurate.
Said opportunity begets glory.
I don't suppose the time nobody thought to check out Liar's rings when you had her knocked out.
Oh man, I wish I could say I did, but
That would have been a good opportunity in hindsight, but oh well.
I didn't want to mess with Ryder's girlfriend.
well, Kasha's not here, so
Yeah, your other girlfriend. You
Oh
player.
yeah,
shit.
did you manage to hook up with her, or did we leave before you had a chance to meet?
I sent I think wasn't like a letter sent or something like that, Dan?
What's that?
To Kaja, like a letter or something like that. Or no, we were supposed to meet and then we just didn't.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna kind of like you said the dude had a mustache, right? Hobnuts.
You mean Robert the Black?
Listen, it's Hobnuts, all right. That's who we know him as.
Sure. Here's
All
whatever
right.
you want him to have.
I'll kind of like scratch my mustache, making the ring very obvious.
He goes, "Ooh, that's a fancy ring, sir."
God damn it. God damn it.
You might like a closer look
My-
at that fancy ring.
My uncle Leone has one just like it.
Oh yes.
Wait. Uncle?
Yes, I'm actually I know we know your uncle.
Oh, how do you know him?
Oh, well,
Old acquaintances.
yes.
Done some work together in the past.
He looks okay. All right.
Actually, that's part of the reason why we're here. Uh, we have some information for him that we desperately need to talk to him. Do you happen to know where uh t- 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 uh Quital is?
Well, which Catal? I'm Pagini Catal, and I'm here.
Oh, I'm sorry, Leone. Leone? Whatever. I don't say that.
Wow.
I don't say that in character.
No, I haven't seen him since he went to Enzio Mons. He helped me with a delivery. He delivered these over here, and he points to a shelf where there's a fancy row of glass bottles which have some sort of wine in them already, and a label indicating they are from the Catal vineyard, owned by Leone's family back in Riza. He goes, he delivered those not too long ago. Some end of spring, I think.
Do these look like the same bottles we were poisoned from?
No, not at all.
Okay.
These are wine bottles, just fancy wine bottles.
I'm a fan of wine, actually. Would you mind if I took a look at these bottles?
Look away, touch you buy.
Fair enough.
And-
Sorry, go ahead.
So,
No, as
do you have
you-
any way
as
of
you look
getting in
over
touch
them-
with your uncle by any chance? Sorry,
That's all right.
That's fine.
He just starts giving prices, and they range from 1,000 to 15,000 gold for a bottle.
Oh, shit. So how much money do I have? Oh yeah, I have a shitload because I haven't spent it. Let's see. I'll take a couple bottles of the 1,000 gold one.
Fine taste. Shame you didn't pick up the 15, but that's okay. That's okay.
Oh, I gotta watch my wine budget, otherwise, just lose all my money.
And he puts the bottles in almost like a shoebox, with enough stuffing to protect them. Is for you, sir, as you pass over the 2,000 gold.
Yep.
And he turns back to Sindolis. What were you saying about my uncle? Sorry.
saying, did you have any way of getting in touch with him by any chance?
He shrugs. Oh, not really. No, he visits infrequently, but don't really have any need to contact him. Usually, maybe a letter back to the estate.
And this vineyard, where is it? I've heard a very good things about your wine. I'd be fascinated to maybe visit such a place. I'm sure even if Leone's not there, I'd love to speak with some of the winemakers there.
Well, we do have a local vineyard. If you didn't want to travel all the way back to Riza, it's a 3-day ride by horse. I can give you directions if you'd like to go there.
Absolutely. Even if my colleagues here, I'd probably make the trip and make a weekend of it, if possible.
You definitely should, and you should try some of the local wine. And while not as perfect as the bottles you're buying there, sir, and he points to Ryla, don't be upset about your purchase. They are, a league unto their own. And he writes a bit of direction just on a bit of paper and passes it over to you.
Can I
tell them Pagini sent you?
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Wait, did Leone and his family ever, did he ever get into it as well, or was it sort of more just the other side of the family?
Get into what? Sorry?
The winemaking.
No, he was never quite interested in the making of the wine. Quite happy to benefit from the money, though.
Sadly, sometimes that's how family is.
Can I roll an insight check on the way? I want to look at his body language and kind of see if he's like guarded or even maybe slightly
Yeah,
nervous?
roll a check.
Okay.
He seems like he's proud of Catal as a name. Doesn't seem to be hiding anything about Leone. He seems, quite happy to talk openly about him.
It's like, can I ask, like, I just want one thing before we go. His last visit was in spring, right? The end of spring.
As I mentioned earlier, the last I saw him, he was heading off to Enzio Mons. Said he had something to do or speak with the clergy.
That was like on the 27th ish, right?
I think so, yeah. Actually, I can check. And he goes to his little logbook and he's like, the 28th. Because it was the day of the delivery that he came. That's when it was.
The day of delivery. Sounds like a good movie title.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, do they have movies here?
Well, I move, you move, we all move.
Especially when you've got a delivery.
Yeah, was this delivery to the clergy?
No, the delivery was to here, right?
Ah.
It was the
On the estate.
it was the wine, right? That's what he was delivering here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. You've been very helpful, and I'll make sure to enjoy this wine. Thank you.
Of course. Return again.
Absolutely.
Once we're out of earshot, I'll say, I think I might have an idea.
We're not murdering this poor guy.
Well,
Not necessarily. Now, I know that you law and order types probably tend to have like ethical
No.
quarrels and that, but
Sure.
it seems our quarry has quite a lot of family. Perhaps we go to this estate,
Absolutely my thinking.
abscond with a valued family member of two, and request a meeting with
But
the.
Does he have any valued family members?
That's what it seems like we
sounds
need
like-
to find out.
Seems like he only valued the coin.
And if that case, we go there and threaten to burn it all down.
Fine. It would be a shame if
I
this
mean,
factory
we
full
can
of
be as
vineyards were
subtle
burnt.
or as non-subtle as we need, but I mean, he clearly has some family relations that he's keeping in with, which is a vulnerability that we can exploit.
And we haven't heard of him coming back from the Mons, and if it's only a 3 days ride, odds are he's gone from there to...
So the Mons is not the cathedral, right?
Yes, the Mons is like where
the cathedral.
Yeah.
I thought he visited the cathedral on the 28th.
Yeah.
And if he hasn't come back through town, I'd put money on him going to the family estate.
I thought you said it took 3 days to get to the estate or to the cathedral?
3 days to the estate.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The cathedral's
that
only
was my
2 miles.
confusion.
Like, you can get there in a short while.
Didn't we start there, basically?
No, this is the
we started
cathedral
at the
top of
docks.
Enzio Mons.
Oh,
We started at like a wee church.
right. Okay.
Yeah. There's like dozens and dozens of churches in this
This is
city.
like an equaless, there'll be like a church on every corner.
Pretty
Right.
much.
Okay.
Like England and pubs.
Makes sense. I mean, we could just kidnap this guy right here.
I don't know if he's a close enough family relation. I was trying to find out, seeing if he had like a wife and children, but if not, maybe it's perhaps some siblings or
Yes, this would be more like a nephew.
no, maybe even if there's like a family matriarch or patriarch alive. I think we'll find out more if there's valid targets once we get to the estate. Man, this is definitely not something Dimitri would ever do.
I mean, maybe he does now. I should stop teasing Dimitri.
No, you should definitely keep doing it. Yeah. We don't want to spend too much time though, so just because we don't want the trail to go colder than it already is.
So are we going to go to the temple at all, or are we going to bypass that and go to his estate?
I mean, going to the temple wouldn't take that long for us.
It's just
right?
a couple miles away, but
Yeah.
at least we've got like a solid direction after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say we.
Yeah, maybe the ring will finally work at the cathedral.
Here's fucking fingers crossed. Here's hoping.
Hey, it worked here, technically.
Technical, kind of, yeah.
I guess.
Booby prize.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking pity. It's consolation prize. There you go. Oh, all right. I guess we're off to see the clergy, the wonderful clergy of this place.
Elias.
Yeah.
Okay. So you head up to the city. The clergy, the cathedral, top of Enzio Mons. And let me just go to that bit. So as you get up there, the cathedral itself is a impressive monument. There is a high-rising cathedral that sort of sits right at the lip, and as you're walking up the path and getting your first look at it, it is backlit as we come into the sort of the later evening of the day. It is backlit by the lava in the caldera, and you can see a broad balcony coming out from behind the cathedral, overlooking that same pit of fire. You can see there's a dais and a few other sort of features that you figure this is where they carry out those offerings that they talk about and are well known about. You come into the cathedral and are greeted by a few members of the clergy. And so, what brings you here late on the evening of today?
We were just trying to see if we could track down an associate we're somewhat concerned about. It's we were supposed to meet him some time ago, but yeah. Did hear that he might have made his way here, so we were just curious if he had been seen. And I guess I'll give a physical description of the man.
Roll me a religion check as you talk with these pious gentlemen. Oh, actually, sorry. Diplomacy or intimidate. It sounds like you're doing diplomacy. But if you're trained in religion, my apologies, you'll get a +5 to the check.
I am trained. I guess I'll do religion. So
so do a diplomacy. But if you're trained in religion, you get a +5 bonus to diplomacy.
Got you. I will do that. And I'll be doing, my best to hide my disdain at talking to these people.
You're very controlled. You haven't burned the place down.
I'm afraid such an ask is bizarre. I do not have memories of this event that you ask about. Perhaps if you were to make an offering to the caldera, perhaps I would be blessed with the information you think.
Wow.
And he doesn't mean throw himself over the
I'll
edge.
kind of suppress a shudder while I. So an offering, I'm guessing. Do I know enough to know? Do they mean money, or do they actually want like some sort of sin item?
They want you to pay gold or valuables, throw it over the edge.
Yeah. I'll kind of do that and then kind of shudder that I'm participating in the religion that murdered my people. But I'll make like a bucket. What's another $50?
Yeah. So you move to
just
the
walk
edge.
past and pick up a religious icon and hoof it over the edge.
As you walk to the edge and get ready to chuck some gold, he shouts out, "I think at least 50 gold will do to grease the wheels."
I'll sigh and put 50 gold out over the side.
Yes, that's
Kind
it.
of mutter a
Just
prayer to
it.
Stramer under my breath. Hopefully quite enough for him not to hear.
No worries. So you drop it over the edge and he goes, yes! Just as I thought. I have been blessed with the knowledge of the man you seek. The man came here in spring sometime, and he like makes a big act of like trying to remember and looking up to the skies, and yes, he threw a metal bust or a statue of a head into the volcano.
Oh,
He goes, that's all I've been given. Perhaps more might create more.
I'll look to the others and say, I've done about all I can stomach.
would you like me to throw him over the edge, Sindolis?
Tempting, but it's up to you how you want to play it.
Sorry, just were you deciding to go tucking, kids?
Yeah, I already spent 2,000 gold on wine, so.
I'm just gonna pick him up by the armpits.
Oh, fuck me.
Yeah. Alright, if we're gonna do it that way, then yeah, I might get in on it. Fuck it, let's intimidate a priest.
Gotta make Sindolis feel welcome, right?
Mm.
That's probably like an intimidation.
Or can we just like chuck him in our bag and just question him later on?
We definitely need to hold him over the volcano.
Okay, back. Sorry, what are you saying to this priest?
I believe that Zambro was gonna pick him up.
Pick him up by his armpits and walk over to the edge.
Oh, what are you doing?
Well-
Can I, if I hit him with the vision of Stramer thing, can I do it like in a way that will be non-lethal? But I definitely
based on
want
what
him
you're
to
actually
see.
doing, no.
What's that?
Considering it's like subjecting someone's mind to a truth like that specifically to kill them, probably not.
Okay.
But as you pick this guy up, you see a bustle of activity as the other priests in the area begin to hustle over. What are you doing? Put him down!
Well, he wanted a more valuable sacrifice, and what more valuable a sacrifice would be the head priest?
Oh dear. He's not the head priest, by the way. You just picked up a random priest.
Oh, all right, a priest.
So you move him over to the edge. It's like, put me down! And you hear one of the guys shouting out for guards.
I guess I'll just get really close up into his grill, conjure the dead Eladrin lady, and basically say, "Listen, false priest. I was there when your ancestors murdered a goddess 500 years ago. You overplayed your hand with asking for more insult to injury. You tell us what you want to know, or
What we want to
go
know.
join go join the sacrifices in the lava."
He says, "There's not much more to know. He left with a man on a wagon. He made the offering. He threw the head over and left."
Describe the man.
What?
Describe the man he left with.
He was on a
Where did they
wagon.
go?
I didn't see anything. He wasn't even in the church.
You've got a couple of seconds to try and think of any more useful information. I'd think very hard.
He
And you were
insists
trying
that's
to
all he
bribe,
knows.
get us to offer more money for that? Nearly insulted.
The money is to keep the caldera calm. It is not. It is not a scam.
Please. It's a woman of science. This is absolute freakness. Jesus Christ.
What do you think?
And actually,
The false
Zambo,
priest earned his life.
as you're holding him over the edge, roll me a perception.
Oh boy, I'm not good at that. Do I see like a giant net there catching the sacrifices?
you see something.
Like a Cthulhu Beast type of thing.
No, not quite that bad. Hang on, I'm gonna send you it.
I swear to God, if it's a giant funnel going down to a chest, I'm gonna be. Ugh. Ah. So, Mr. Priest, and I'll make sure I say this really loudly. If I let go of you, you'd only be worried about maybe a sprained ankle, wouldn't you? As there's no actual sacrifices going into the lava.
Oh. Oh.
He looks at you. I don't know what you're talking about. And he turns around. He can see that from the angle that you two are sort of leaning over. You can see the edge of that tear beneath the balcony. That's got probably not all. Like people chucking it would go over it, but
Some would go over.
decent portion of it would get caught on that balcony.
So that's not another balcony there capturing everything that was thrown over. If we went down there, we wouldn't find this metal bust that was thrown down.
He completely biffed the bust. I do remember looking for it at the time. He got it into the lava. I swear.
Oh, what a shame. I'm sure it was quite valuable.
He shakes his head. No, it was just some musty steel head of a man's face. It was just. I don't know why he thought it would be valuable. I was curious. See.
Well, so you're not only liars, but you're con men as well. I'm not even surprised. Sonolis?
I told you these fools knew nothing of divinity. What do you think? He's almost too pathetic to kill.
Yes, I'm
He
so
doesn't
pathetic. You
deserve.
can't
I
kill
don't
me,
think he
please.
deserves a warrior's death in any means.
And I'll pull him back and I'll set him on the concrete. Or
You're
the
gonna say set him
stone
on
or whatever.
fire.
At least throw him down on the balcony. Make sure at least twist an ankle.
Oh dear.
Think that my people were brought low by this.
Yeah. God, it must have been real fucking weak.
Yeah, that was not something you should have said, Rilo.
That was sharp, Ryla. If I was still holding the man, I would have let him go to clap.
I'm sorry. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah, it's
It's too good.
Oof.
Alrighty. And with that tidbit of information that you've managed to glean from him, you have another lead, I guess. You have the Catal Vineyard, which is 3 days away. What else? What else you want to do?
You guys can keep on without me, but I'm sorry. I'm dead tired. I should probably head out.
Oh yeah, I'm ending the session here. I just wanted you to know, like, these are your plans. What are you doing?
I think it was going to be check out the vineyard.
Yeah, that's pretty much our next step, I think.
Okay, sweet.
Are you?
That all like then go down and say, "Did you see which direction the wagon went off?" After breaking his ankle.
Back down the hill.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
Oh, I've just sort of
Wagons can
actually.
go uphill as well.
Wait a second. Do I have a? I know Dimitri did. Got this. Down. Dimitri had a thing. It doesn't look like I've got it. I don't think.
His stuff was in the party sheet. You want to take a look?
Was there a? Oh, what's Sextant to the Plains?
There's just a lot of stuff.
Use this power. Don't we have somebody have some? Don't we have a thing that can like tell us when we're near like a planar hotspot?
Oh
thing?
yeah.
I think it would be worth checking if this volcano is one of them.
It was a ritual, wasn't it?
Actually,
Okay.
yeah, I think we all learned how to do it. This was way back during like when we were doing like the Titans and
Holy
stuff.
shit, that was yes.
We got it from the
God,
Titan.
he's gonna.
The voice of Rot.
Yeah.
I mean, we know that Obscurati like planar shit. If they dropped a bus into this volcano, there was probably a reason, and it had nothing to do with their Hoki religion.
Definitely. We could try
Yeah.
that.
Sure.
Link
So,
it up.
From what you got from the voice of Rot, just tells you the planar energy of Apit. Not
That's the
what?
fire plane,
Oh,
right?
can we do one
No.
for Jesse?
Apet is the Hell Beasts.
It's the
Yeah, Jesse is the far one, right?
Yeah, I
I'm a
think
good. I'm a good
I'll
guys here.
double check on Dimitri's character. Although he might have. I can't remember if you guys stripped him or not.
We did like
I
all
think
his,
it's
yeah, lodestone of the plains.
Lodestone of the Plains, because I think
Oh,
that can
that's
do. That can, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you
I
learned
tell
a
a lie.
direction.
I tell a lie. You got this from Hannah Gale Saloin.
Oh, detect planar energy.
Hannah Montana.
That's the one.
I mean, I guess depends on the definition of had contact with. I guess. Have we had contact with the plane one? I mean, I've contact with all the planes, right? Being a Sky Seer, Paragon Pa. I connect to them for my powers.
Yeah, we always detect it because you're around.
Yeah, boy. Just
You're
like
the
those magic stuff.
detector with, yeah, magic detector with the magic light.
Alrighty, so that's us for tonight. So I'm going to end the recording there.